Maybe now? Okay, I think... There we go. Man, I don't know why YouTube streaming is so trash. But it really is. I'm getting a tutorial for plumbing and ventilation. Okay. And research complete. Low resistance, whatchamacallits. Okay, let me open the research screen. And find the liquids category. So we have all these. Bottle filler, mechanical surfboard. These are, the yellow striped ones are from the space stuff. Ore scrubber, desalinator, bottle drainer. Liquid intake fitting, liquid output. These are all still rocket things. Algae distiller, ethanol distiller, water sieve. Insulated pipes, hydro, liquid shutoff. Liquid reservoir! Is that what people are saying? They're saying tanks. But it wouldn't surprise me if people were using imprecise and inaccurate language. Okay. So, that will be the intake. It's interesting no one's built it yet. I mean, I know it's underwater, but... Yeah, unless I overqueued and ran out of copper. Oh, I got 15 tons of copper, so that's not the problem. The research should go fairly quickly, I think. Downtime. Electric grill. Man, it's so nice to, like, click and have it zoom here. Yeah, you don't have the material for these things, which is fine. Roast scrub nut fruit. Oh. Sure. Cross buns. Yeah, that's when we get our sleep crane. Hey, potato! Yep. Well, when we next get someone, which I'm not entirely sure when's gonna happen, we are due. We can pick another duplicant. We're gonna have to see. I'm gonna get you to finish your critter training there. Who's this? Kithis? Yep, so you got so many of these duplicates. I don't think I'm taking another one right now. If we saw someone with, like, insane traits, like the whole, like, you need less oxygen trait or something like that, that might be good. I like that you start with super digging, but the rest of the stats suck. So we're just gonna take some oxalite. Boop. Oh, wait. Would have gotten a new hat from that, wouldn't have we? Wouldn't have we? There you go. Next here. Ooh, it's got a black band on it. It's basically the same crocodile hunter cap. But there we go. Is Freeman could not wear a hat? Or is it because... Oh, I think they take their... Oh, they put them on the ground to eat because they're oh so polite. Oh, then they put them back on. Oh, that's swell. Oh, I love that so much. I love it so much. I guess no one can get in here. And we might not use this as a reservoir. Or I might still put the tanks down here, just in case they burst. Probably not an issue. Name the oxalite after me. Okay, potato. Hey, we got our data bank there, too. And I don't think I'll use these airflow tiles, because they don't... It could leave a gap here and it'd be fine. I think we can probably save our efforts. And not worry about that. But I will. I mean, not that we're really using this area yet, but I'll probably get rid of some of these platforms too. But yeah, if I get rid of you and you, I can build the fireman pole down to here. Although, I suppose I should trash this battery. Because yeah, I'm going to want it to end up over here. So let's do that. Oh, spice selected. Ooh. Configure building. Oh. Salinity composition. But Brawny, anyone who eats food seasoned with that would get stronger? Okay, well, I'm not going to set any of these yet. This has been... Yeah, this is now a kitchen, which is great. Is anything that's supposed to be a room not currently room? No, I think everything that should be a room is a room. I mean, technically these crops here aren't part of a room. But so be it. Colony achievement earned. What do we achieve? Pay the bills. Use a duplicate skill points to buy out an entire branch of the skill tree. Hey, cool. All right, and then... Oh, I don't have the Pyroman's pole. Okay, we'll research that next. Insufficient oxygen generation. No, our base is actually crazy oxygenated. Like, ludicrously so. be wrangling these Sweetles. I think they need to eat something weird, though. Diet of sulfur. I don't know how to supply that for you. So I'm not going to tame you. Copper ore. I have tons of copper ore. Those are there. You're currently... Oh! Right, I'm going to replace those outhouses. And you're waiting for eggs, which is fine, and the group fruit. Yeah. We're missing resources from the buildings. What else are we missing? You're complaining about lack of power. Are you... Oh, I might have deconstructed a power connection. Yeah. You're supposed to be connected. Oh, no. It's just no one's working on this thing. That's all. This is drained. Okay, that's fine. This game taught me that CO2 is heavier than O2. Always think about it whenever I'm in a cave or closed space underground. Yep, absolutely 100% a thing that has caused problems. There are tons of stories about people, like, whole families dying as one at a time one person goes into a basement and things like that. And then they just rapidly get overwhelmed and don't notice it. Maybe that's less with CO2 and more with some other gases, but still. Sleeping on the ground in an enclosed place can be less than ideal. All those things are true. Can I mop this? Do I want to mop this? No, too much liquid. Well, I could dig out a little. Let's not worry about it for now. All right, research is progressing. Okay, that's hooked up. So, you know, we are going to need a little bit of space here, and then I'm going to need some answers from you folks about a couple of questions that was not the clearest to me in the UI. We'll do this so we've got room to walk, and the idea is we'll build a platform there. And that's going to be a top priority job. The second you can reach it, super high priority. Flight space entry is a major concern in industrial areas due to gas weight. Ooh. And everything on one grid, it'll overload. Really? You don't say? Is that maybe why we have more than one electrical grid? Could be. Admittedly, this one's pretty big, but the potential load is still below the cap, and it gets nowhere near it. I have to increase the priority of the electrical generators. Actually, here's another question. So these effects on the buildings, I had assumed the way it works is, if someone gets to the point where they're doing the, whatever, I think it's operating for maybe the power, if they decide they weight that, then they pick the one of the highest. But I think that the building priorities doesn't work the way that I thought it did. I think what happens is people evaluate all the building priorities first, and then their individual priorities second, or something like that. Or maybe it's a combination of both weights. Because this kind of surprised me. Now, I don't know if we can put... Oh, there's a threshold. Good. So yeah, if it's below 50%, someone get your ass on this instantly. Presumably they run it until it's full or they get tired, and then get off. Yeah, this one, sometimes the power draws so much that even while they're running it, it's not the charge isn't going up, but that's fine. They will stop from time to time. But yeah, it does seem pretty important. That got bad. Athletics attribute went up. Hey, there you go, getting swole. Ability priority first, then building. Then, see, that's what I thought, but it surprises me. I mean, I guess maybe none of the other super high priorities are there. It does surprise me a little bit that they do it so much. I suppose maybe I should put a little soft up, do it maybe on a few people to really encourage them to get on the power, since they're naturally a little bit better than some, but we'll see. Eggs over here, that's fine. Well, I don't have any jobs set up on the egg cracker because it was about multiple times. Now, what do you at? Okay, you're cramped. So, actually, I think we do want to start cracking eggs. There you go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... Okay, no, I'm guessing removes this. We don't have another egg, so no one will put it in there. Because I'm going to enable the egg cracking again. And not let these numbers go up right now. It looks like maybe what we want later is... Because what I did in my test, as like in my other run, my little private game, which again, I didn't get any further than this. In fact, it's not quite as far as this. Cancel. I think I found that... oh yeah, I tried to do a manual attack on these to get meat. And I think it gives you a bad mood, right? Or something like that. So then I was like, well, how do people do it? And then I saw this whole thing. People set up automation to like dump things into a little kill chamber and stuff. And it's like, oh, okay, we can be evil in this game too. That's lovely. So I thought for now, we've got a bunch of these. If they just keep cracking eggs right now, so they've especially hit crowded, which I think will slow it down, which makes me think, well, I should go and butcher one. But I think it gives you a bad thought. And it's not like we need the kilocalories right now anyway. Let's just say calories, because what in North America we refer to as calories are kilocalories, so which isn't confusing at all. So we do have a high-end miner that'll come over here and set up some pipe stuff. Because, okay, here's what I want to ask about the pipe stuff, because I didn't go looking for any, like, design spoilers or anything. But to extract pipe stuff from here, so this is the output, and this is the input, right? And then presumably the pipes, they naturally do cross one another. Like if I were to do this, this would be one connected pipe, and would mix the clean water with the dirty water, right? I'm assuming. So what I was thinking is, okay, so we probably need to use the liquid bridge. And what... Oh, I guess the overlay went away. So my thinking had been... I don't think I can do that. Yeah, that's not allowed. But I'm guessing what I need to do is this. And then... Let me pause so that no one actually comes and does this. And then have a setup that's like, okay, here's my clean water pipe, which goes in there, and then there, etc., etc. And then for my dirty water pipe, I do this, and then here's my dirty water. Do we think that? That's what I was assuming. I'm like, what if I'm wrong? Yes, that works. Okay, good. I'm like, maybe there's like a... It's like, oh, but that part, technically, again, we don't want backseating. But with this, it was like, maybe there's a thing of like, oh, it's not obvious, but you can overlap it this way instead, and it's more space efficient. Okay, research compute. So we have our little bin. And then what I want to do is go way up to the top. No, not the top. Oh, is it under decoration? I guess I can just search for it. The fireman pole. Fire pole. Refined renovations. Okay, so this is high priority, and you can build it diagonally. Although I might want to be like, listen, someone's got to make sure to deal with this instantly, and in fact, cancel the mining. Because I don't want this gas to come in, or a critter to do something weird. There we go. But now I can go back to mining this stuff, and that'll be fine. What is this thing? Bleachstone. Although, I think, did someone say, it says sublimator. Did someone say that it doesn't do anything unless you actively mine it out? I feel like someone did tell me that. I don't know if they're lying. I tend to go a pipe across the top rather than bridge every one. Oh, I see what you're saying. That could be like, dirty pipe goes up. I kind of feel like, it feels to me like these two should be inverted. Like, it feels to me like you should drain out the bottom and bring it to the top, you know, because gravity and stuff like that. Like, it just... Oh, yeah, or you could just drain to the right that way. But is it... Does anyone else feel that way? Does it feel backwards? Feels like you should drain out the bottom of these things. That's for now, while these still exist. Make this a higher priority to, like, clean these out, please. I think ultimately I'll still route the water down here, and I might still put... So, I now have a liquid reservoir. I'm still thinking about just dropping it down here. And then... It's still got to be piped out later, but it doesn't have to be piped out with one of those. It can just be pumped to some processing unit. So, I kind of feel like I just want to do this. Okay. So, now I think everything should be there. So let me do the outflow first. If I outflow to here, And then I can go down like this. To here. To there. And then this one. Out from here. Like that. And that also needs power. Running power through water is fine, right? I mean, I bet you it is. But some of it's got to go through water anyway. But that'll feel better. This grid, this is the one that's a little bit maybe going to be overworked. Let me see here. Because this one is way not overworked. I think what I might do... I mean, it's not much. Well, that's 240. God, that's a lot. I need its own dedicated little power. That is a lot. Wow. I could put a little tiny little power generating setup over here. In fact, what I'm going to do, deconstruct that wire, and then out this stuff. Oh, that's right. I want to check my food situation over here. I'm wondering about not feeding lightning bugs anymore. And just... I mean, they are kind of cool. I guess they don't conflict. Just keep feeding sandstone into these guys. Sandstone to get coal, right? Which is really valuable. Seems like a really good win. And the shine bugs, like, I don't know. You got some phosphorite, but... part of me is just wondering about letting them die. If they die from starvation, do they still turn into meat? In which case, that seems kind of fine. Okay, what's that? Is that a skill level up? Evil Not Good's got a skill level up. We need to get you demolition. As I found out, if we want to dig through... well, I don't know about this one, actually. Interesting that this doesn't happen. Oh, you know why? We're not getting the display. And cancel this ladder. We're not getting the display of it, but this needs the double super hard mining. Look at you with your legs jumping up there. Yeah, it doesn't show us that when it's the ladder. It's interesting that that ladder didn't get built, because presumably that works. Oh, shine bugs don't drop meat? Oh, that would be too bad. Maybe there's some other really valuable reason to keep them around. But yeah, we are going to need the super duper digging. And I don't think anyone's got any digging passion. Oh, well, no, someone's got... oh, someone does have super duper digging. Never mind. Do we want to go all the way to advanced medical care? I suspect it's early, and maybe I should give you something else. I mean, it won't give you any morale boost. Like, no one's got tinkering. Maybe I should just give you some tinkering to go over here to unlock some other stuff. I'm wondering about that. Shine bugs have valuable eggs. Well, maybe I should just separate the two. Maybe I'll just save your point for now. Well, I guess for now. Well, I might still want to separate them just because of the capacity. I do kind of like that idea. But let's just keep you alive for now until we figure out what we're doing. Okay. Waiting for a bunch of construction to happen over here. Yeah, we'll build 2 pens. I know, there's a lot of CO2 over here. Not the greatest place in the world to work. And then... do I still want to do a manual one over here? Or should I really be going into coal generators? I'll produce more CO2. It makes me uneasy. I think I'm just going to go and do another manual one for the moment. I'll power that and that oxygen generator. Alright, calories are still good and stable. Oh, refined renovations. Nice. So what I can do is plop down a fire pole now. Whee! Actually, I might want it to go down here, but that would break this room. And then I suppose while I'm at it, what I actually want to do is that and deconstruct that. Keep this path clear. We don't need these. People can do the little hop. There you go. That's going to be the vibe there. Now, I might widen things over here, because actually it'd be pretty easy to do. I don't need these ladders from earlier days. And actually, this could really be shrunk now, but... I don't know that I need another parallel sort of triple ladder setup over here, although maybe. And then we just have one big room in between. Some of them may be split in twos. Might be nice. Natsuki's got a skill. Okay. Plumbing. Interested in plumbing, morale boost, power techniques, blast shot maker. Still not a chief digger. I don't know, unless I make Luke into a digger. Now, we do already have one, but it would be nice to... It is a super... I guess we don't have the hazmat yet. Okay. So that is fine. There you go. And this is starting. I don't know why I wasn't working with the ladder. Maybe it was, and just people were busy doing other things. We have a lot of moving around. Oh, sage egg. I think sage hatch is like a better version. Sage hatch isn't in here. Does it just count as a hatch? And it's just a better version of it? This is a incubated sage hatch egg. Oh. Alright, piping's starting to come in. Maybe it's time to have the high voltage route. There it is. The high voltage route with the maybe coal powering it or something, but I put that way down below. And keep the CO2 out of the way. Or higher up, let the CO2 drip down while keeping the actual power generation place. Ah, they can hold their breath long enough. They'll be fine. Well, gonna free up a lot of time. Yeah, I am a little concerned here. Maybe it is the thing, especially since in theory we have coal production. You're new. We have 21 tons of coal. Okay. Does the coal generator run constantly or only on demand? Like, if I'm using less than the full capacity of the coal, will it fill the battery, then go on standby? It runs constantly. Okay. Maybe I do keep it manual here, because this might be relatively easy to fill up, but this one is in such high demand. Okay, I'm going to learn how the coal one works by doing this. It might not be where it should be in the end, but I'm going to put it here and then see what happens. The only way to learn is to risk poisoning all of your citizens. Oh, it's big. Also a hydrogen generator. Do I just want to trash this ration box? Maybe it's a sign of don't put it there. Stupid. Okay, maybe in this lower area. And then route it up. Do I run a high capacity voltage thing? Maybe in the floor here. Do we just trash a ton of wires and rebuild this with the high voltage line running through the floor and then transformers from local areas? Actually, hold on. Here's a good question. What happens if I just use the heavy watt wire for anything? Is it the material cost? No, it's just copper ore. It's 100 copper ore versus 25. Okay. 4 times as much copper is substantial. These are the 20 kilowatt ones. The conductive ones are just the refined metal. Here's more wattage. Cannot be run through wall and floor tiles. Okay. So what I could do is I could almost have like a utility floor, like high-rise buildings will have, where like the elevators will skip. Like there'll be sometimes you'll notice on high-rise buildings that, you know, going from floor 14 to 15 takes a certain amount of time. 15 to 16 takes a certain amount of time. 16 to 17 takes weirdly longer because it's actually skipping a whole utility level that you would only get to with like a service elevator or something like that. I'm gonna trash this because I'm not using this right now. I still wonder if it should be lower down. I mean, at least the generator. I suppose the generators don't have to be on the same level as our big power cable thing. Or I could even do a weird thing where like I skip this every 4 level pattern, and I could do like a little underfloor level like this. What do they call them in, again, with like apartment buildings, where you have like the one wall where all the pipes and electrical cables go through? We can have a little one of those. A wet wall. Okay. I don't know where to go. Okay, let's check a blueprint, see if there's anyone. Okay, tier 3 digging right away. Can't do building errands. Cook. Another tier 3. Can't do building errands. I do want another one to name someone off of, but care package, seeds. Okay, I'm just gonna have you guys hold on there for now. So we can't go through floors as well, so those be a little hot, but that's fine. And then I could have the low watt cables, 1 per floor, as long as I don't overload any one floor. It might be a little overkill in the conversion. Okay, here's what's going on. Start over here. I don't know how harmful it is for these guys to go up, but they can only go up 2 slots. So if I actually just stop here, they won't be able to jump in. But we can still drain a little more CO2 over there or something. Sure, I don't know. Are you guys being harvested, whatever these things are? See where I'm? Oh my god, now it's 4:15. Okay, so I'm going to put a halt in here. You know what? Temporarily, at least. I'm still going to set up a manual generator here. I guess I trashed that other manual generator, so a bunch of our base doesn't have any power anymore. Awesome. Yeah, I'm wondering about getting rid of the cross-floor connections. Heavy generator here. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm vibing with. If I have the power overlay, and I say deconstruct... Oh, it filters to power wires. Oh, man. See, Rimworld could use something like this so that you can choose exactly when you're trashing power cables versus not. What I can do is break that connection. Leave that here, because that'll be part of that floor. And this will be part of this little hookup over there. Although, honestly, it could just run from down here to go there. Which might be exactly what happens. Right? Kill these connections. And then... So the idea is I'm going to probably run one 1K line per floor. And yeah, why don't I just do this? And then decide, you know what? Cancel. Trash. Crash. And then go back to this wire being this way. Okay. All right, I can see that. There's no connection here, and in fact, we'll get rid of it. We might leave this here for that light. But then replace it later by hooking up there. And yeah, as long as I don't put more than 1K things, or I can split a floor into 2 from the main line. Well, I kind of like this idea. I don't know if it'll work out, but I kind of like this idea. And in the meantime, we might be a little low on power, but it'll be fine. 1 power grid. Well, I'm going to do 1 power grid. Right, I'm going to do... And I guess, okay, if we can't go through stuff, what's going to happen is I think I'll run the main power line over here, just because I can't go through this room. But that'll be fine. Alright. Copy. I really am going to stop the stream in a second. Probably, maybe. Who knows? Pop that. And I guess if I want to let the CO2 drain out of this room, actually. Let's say I put the power generator. I don't know if I'll want it there. Let's say I still want the power generator over here. So I'm going to let it drain out by using airflow tiles. Like that. Just sit it on that, let the CO2 dip down. Even if I end up with a one generator in the room, it might help. I could even potentially consider putting an O2 generator in this room just to offset anything else that might happen. Run the big fat power cable over here. And then run a 1K one on these. We'll find out. All right. Let's see. Wysist says, I do 1 vertical power line that extends horizontal when needed. That's the sort of thing that I'm thinking of. Yeah. So this, I mean, we might weave it around, but I mean, we can get quite a few more stories out of this if I just run the high 20 kV line over here. I guess it's kilowatts, not kilovolts, but anyway, we'll do that. For now, we're going to go and raid a Kiss for Luck. And we'll be back on Wednesday, and it is going to be more oxygen not included. And over on YouTube, is the autocomplete not working? Over on YouTube, probably not today, because I think I'm going to record. Oh, I don't think Kiss for Luck is streaming today. Oh, well, that's a shame. Not today, because I'll probably record a couple more episodes to have a little bit more in the bank. But tomorrow, probably, or the day after, Songs of Six is going to start showing up on the channel, and I'm so excited about that. Just in time to catch the outro. Sorry, Hippophiliac. In fact, we went 17 minutes over our scheduled time, but yeah, looking forward to it. Thank you so much, folks, and I'll see you on Wednesday for more Oxygen Not Included. Bye-bye.